have you joined us on the show. 360 Sport on Trust TV. Adeni Ajishafe. Well, a big one for yesterday. Lionel Messi winning the Ballon d'Or for the 8th time, breaking that record. It's a fantastic run for the player who has really showcased his talent across the globe in both club football and also country football. Well, look at those stories trending in the world of sport. We start with Super Falcons story. Super Falcons intensify effort for first Olympic Games qualifier. They will be playing against Ethiopia today in Abuja, and that match will be coming up. And Nigeria are hoping that at least we'll be able to dislodge Ethiopia after the 1-1 draw they play in the first leg. Joining us in the studio is Olawale Peters. Good to have you.
Good morning, Adeni. It's my pleasure being here. I think the Super Falcons, they need to up their game. Probably their overconfidence during the first match. The first match, it wasn't what we were expecting. And I recall I said here on the show that we have to be wary of the Lucy Lady of Ethiopia. Looking at their last 2 matches, they scored 10 goals. So that shows that scoring is never a problem to them. And we saw that during the match. In the first 6 minutes, we considered a goal through a set pace. And after that, the performance of the Super Falcons were shambolic. As in, we are totally off the pitch at all. Assistant Oshola was very heavy that day. We are not having communication, probably because Randy Wandrum wasn't at the technical corner because he didn't go with the ladies for the match. I don't know what really happened, but we are a shadow of ourselves, take it or leave it. And that is putting pressure on us. For them to have done what they did against us, they are talking about playing against the 9-time African champion, the perennial winner. When it comes to women's football in Africa, Super Falcons, you hear our name left, right, and center. And with our performance at the just concluded FIFA Women's World Cup, we're expecting to see a better or improved Super Falcons from what we saw at Ethiopia during the last one. So this time around, they really need to up their game. We need to do the same thing that they did to us. What do we mean? We need to try and score an early goal to put that pressure away from them. In the first 10 minutes, I'm expecting to see a goal from the Super Falcons. If you don't do that, if you allow the match to go into 20 minutes, their confidence will become building and it will be putting more pressure on Super Falcons and psychologically. And don't forget, when it comes to playing a qualifier at this MKO Stadium, Abuja, Super Eagles, Super Falcons, we're always having that ill luck. That's the truth. So I think they need to really up their game and do not have this self-confidence that football is changing right now. Anybody can come to meet any team at home and defeat them. So we really need to up our game. And we should also have in mind that this is not the last qualifying match before we get the ticket to play at the Olympic. We still have to meet the winner between the Cameroon and Uganda. So that shows we still have a lot of hurdles to cross. And if you are playing like this against Ethiopia, we are giving others the self-confidence that, if Super Falcons can do or play like this against the Ethiopia, that they are not known for football at all. So if you can't do that, that means we are really choking ourselves. So I'm expecting to see a free flow of football like we saw during the World Cup when we play tonight.
During the World Cup, Super Falcons really performed to optimal level at that time over there in Australia. But this time around, they've struggled against Ethiopia. First leg ended 1-0 draw there, and the second leg will be coming up today at MKO Abiola Stadium. Nigeria have been enjoying to go all out to support the Super Falcons. They will be fighting hard to see how they can get the second leg done. And if they are able to scale through today, Cameroon or Uganda actually waiting. They're waiting to see who wins concerning that game there. For Nigeria, Super Falcons at 4 p.m. that match will be starting, and the main thing is that we want to see them winning if you had to go to the Olympics, because in 2008, I beg your pardon, we've not been able to scale through to play at the Olympic, and that should not be too nice after looking at the fact that our ladies did well at the World Cup, even though they were dislodged, but still they can do the business well there. Well, right now, Super Falcons, Nigerians are supporting you, and we hope that you'll be able to get the business done today. Well, let's go to the big one. Well, a lot of matches will be coming up. Let's look at those fixtures of matches that will be coming up in the CAF Women's Olympic Qualifier second leg fixtures that we have. We have Botswana playing against Tanzania. Aggregate-wise, Tanzania actually leading 2-0. Nigeria against Ethiopia, the one we mentioned earlier, 1-0 draw on aggregate. Morocco, Namibia. Morocco are leading. The first leg, they won 2-0, and they are going to play the second leg, while Ghana will be taking on Benin Republic, 3-0, Ghana leading there. And also for Cameroon against Uganda, you see how it is right now. Well, from the way it is, whoever wins between Cameroon and Uganda, Nigeria will have to face that particular team in our next qualification. Just to give you updates concerning that particular match is coming up in the CAF Women's Olympic qualifiers that will be coming up across Africa today. Well, yesterday was a big one over there in Paris, where the Ballon d'Or was actually held in a lot of categories, but the man of the moment, Lionel Messi, was able to win that particular award alongside Bonmati. But before we roll out that, although we have this topic on the screen there, Ballon d'Or, Lionel Messi wins the record 8 times. Aitana Bonmati wins women's version. Congrats to Lionel Messi. Really, the poor guy is really doing well. At the age of 36, he's still able to win the Ballon d'Or for the record of 8 times. No player has ever done it on the planet. And right now, Messi has done that. Well, for Bonmati, this is our first time of winning the Ballon d'Or. And congrats to both of them, Lionel Messi and Bonmati, for winning that particular award. But before we come back to the studio to see Olawale Peters actually talking about that, we have Rema there performing. Rema performed at that particular event, and a lot of Nigerians are happy that we have our own there. Let's have just a glimpse of what happened there.
One day, two, one of people go us. Now, so me, I call us, and me go as I start to tell her, you know my heart, you sweet like Fanta, Fanta. If I tell you, say I love you.
Just to let you have a feel of what happened there. Rema, Nigerian songster, actually making them, wowing them there in that particular hall. Good one for Nigeria, really, our music, entertainment, even sport. We can also make our sport to be so glamorous like this. After all, a lot of them are doing well. The video sang at the World Cup. We saw what Burna Boy also did, and that's Rema there. That's a good one, at least having a Nigerian performing this award. Yeah,
it's a very good one. It showcases the talent that we have in Nigeria and we have in Africa. Just like you mentioned, we've seen the video, Burna Boy also, they've done the same thing. So seeing Rema doing the same thing, I'm not really surprised. It shows that if you do the right thing in this country, not only in the music entertainment, in every sphere of life, either sport or whatever, we have what it is to compete with the best in the world. So I hope very soon, in the nearest future, 4-8 years, we'll see a Nigerian standing there, not as a musician, but as a recipient of Ballon d'Or. It's very good one. I'm very happy to really see that. So concerning Lionel Messi, I'm not surprised. That's the truth. And what happened yesterday, it shows is the confirmation of his legendary status of being the real greatest of all time. You cannot take that away from him. And it's not only an exceptional player, he is also a symbol of commitment, dedication, and consistency. He won his first Ballon d'Or at the age of 22 years. That was in 2009. Between 2009 to 2023, right? That's about 22 years. He has won it how many times? 8 times. Only Cristiano Ronaldo won it 5 times, and we have Luka Modric and Karim Benzema winning it in between. So that shows, 15 years. In the space of 15 years, he has won it 8 times. So the combination of Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema, and Luka Modric 7 times. They are not even up to what he has done for the past 15 years. That is the symbol of consistency. It is not just a fluke. It is not something that he just did. No. It's something that he really planned and dedicated himself for. And it shows that he's a true winner and a captain. His attitude on and off the pitch is worthy of emulation to any player that wants to attain the same feat that this great player has achieved. For anybody to break this record, it can take the next 40 or 50 years to set this record again. Because the record that was set between him and Ronaldo, it took how many years? So that shows that if you want to do it, you have to be consistent, you have to be disciplined, you have to be committed to both your club and your country. His lifetime ambition has been to win the World Cup. The last time Argentina won the World Cup was what year? And he led the team. It started, not that they just went to the World Cup. If you look at between 2010 till 2022, Argentina have been at the final of the World Cup 4 times. 4 good times they've played at the final. Not that they are playing at the World Cup final, they are playing at they are losing. So they lost 3 or 4 times before they got there. So that means that they are already preparing themselves to it. And even the Copa America, they won it before coming to the World Cup. So that's what we are talking about in Nigeria. If you want to get it right also, we have to start from somewhere. We don't need to be having this mindset of wake up today, tomorrow, you dream you are winning the AFCON, you dream you are winning the World Cup. No. It's all about preparation. It's all about process. So I'm very happy for him that he's ending his career the way he wanted to end his career. A lot of people will argue that why didn't he go to Ireland? I beg to disagree with them. If you look at most of the Ballon d'Or winner after the World Cup competition, it always goes to the best performing player during the World Cup. We just completed the World Cup in 2022. So you can't tell me that someone that took his team to the World Cup as a captain, he contributed. He has the highest assists during the World Cup, more goals at the World Cup. He won Golden Boot at the World Cup also. And he won the World Cup. You're talking about World Cup. Either you won UEFA, you won the Premier League.
World Cup supersede all.
World Cup supersede everything. It's like you won a regional war and someone won a world war. You're not saying that because I've won a regional war. Before I won the regional war, I won the state war and the local government war. I should not be above someone that won the world war. It doesn't work that way. Let's leave sentiment out of it. Lionel Messi deserves the award, and I'm happy that he won the award deserving winner.
To let you know that Lionel Messi did so well winning the award, winning it for the 8th time as a record. I actually set a big record that will take years to break. Let's look at the Ballon d'Or winners, the list of those winners quickly, as we talk about that's 2023 Ballon d'Or winners. There, Lionel Messi, 2023 Ballon d'Or winner for men. Aitana Bonmati won the women's Ballon d'Or for women. Congrats to her there. She really did well. As the 4th time she'll be winning the Erling Haaland Gerd Muller Award for at least a higher goal scorer when it comes to league. Really did well. Talking about Erling Haaland, he came 2nd for the men. Jude Bellingham, 2020 Copa Trophy World Best Young Player Award for Jude Bellingham. Vinicius Junior's God Socrates Award for fight against racism, and also Emiliano Martinez, the goalkeeper of Argentina, getting Yassin Trophy World Best Goalkeeper. FC Barcelona Feminine won the Women's Club of the Year, while Manchester City won the Men's Club of the Year. Let's quickly look at these particular categories of the award. You look at it from the way it is, seems all the winners really are justified.
They are justified and they all deserved it. And there's no hanky-panky when it comes to this time around. And the voters, the journalists and some coaches and team captains that voted, they voted based on professionalism. They voted based on who deserves to be voted in. For the first time, we are not even seeing Cristiano Ronaldo among the people that were shortlisted.
Ronaldo came 829.
So that shows that it's not about sentiment. It's not about between Ronaldo or Messi. So as far as I'm concerned, all those that won it, they deserve to win it. Then if you look at the list very well now, so that means the next fight, the next battle is going to be between Jude Bellingham, Erling Haaland, Mbappe, and Osimhen also. So that shows that they are, and if you look at their age bracket, they are within the age of 23, 24, 25, 22. So that means in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years, we're not going to have a lone battle like we had, or 2 men horse race between Haaland, between Messi,
Ronaldo and Messi.
This time around, if Haaland, like now, it's not really performing the way he performed last season.
And this guy, Bellingham,
the way he's performing. So you see that this year, probably it's going to be Bellingham. We have 3 or 4 other players that are coming up to compete with him also.
Even Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior also, it's there. So it's going to be very competitive going forward. And that's the beauty of the game. It's not something that is only should be left for one player or one team off and on. So as far as I'm concerned, all the award winners, they really, really, truly deserve it. And for our own Victor Osimhen, I'm very happy for him again. He broke another record because we can't stop talking about him. He broke the record because this is going to be the first time that in Nigeria we're making top 10.
Maybe I should just cut it there. We are still coming to Victor Osimhen. Seriously, Osimhen has been in top form for his club and also for Nigeria. We usually have to commend him for what he has done. But let's digress a bit from that Ballon d'Or winners. Let's look at men Ballon d'Or top 10. We also look at the women. Let's look at the men first. The top 10 as they actually being aligned through the voting there. Well, 2023 men's Ballon d'Or top 10. We have Lionel Messi from Argentina. He played with PSG and also Inter Miami when he actually for the year. Erling Haaland, Norway and Manchester City, he came second. Kylian Mbappe came third for France and also PSG. Kevin De Bruyne came fourth. Rodri is actually standing fifth on the law as a Manchester City Spanish player. Vinicius Junior sixth. Brazil and Real Madrid. Julian Alvarez, Argentina and Manchester City. Victor Osimhen, Nigeria and Napoli. A record there for Victor Osimhen, Bernardo Silva of Manchester City and also of Portugal, and Luka Modric, Croatia and Real Madrid. This is the top 10. We have the top 10 of men's Ballon d'Or for this year. You just have them on the screen. We have in Nigeria for the first time in the history of Nigeria. This is the first time we have someone that will stand 8th. Well, for Kanu Nwankwo 11th during this time, but now we have Osimhen shoulder high above, at least even above Bernardo Silva, Luka Modric, and rubbing shoulder with all the top players in the world.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think it's a very good one for Victor Osimhen. It's a very good one for Nigerian football also, and for Africa in general. And for the first time in the history, we have a Nigerian finishing 8th. And also not for Nigerian, also even in Napoli. The last time they had the Ballon d'Or winner from Napoli was in 1980. And the top they've gotten to was 15th position. They've never made it above that 15th position. But now they have a Napoli player also making it up to 10th position. So both for his country and his club also, he has made another history. But you shouldn't let it go like that. We shouldn't have the situation of, excuse me, Mikel Obi, Taye Taiwo, and this same Lionel Messi.
And see, Messi is still shining.
Junior World Cup. Where's Mikel Obi today? Where's Uncle Taye Taiwo?
He's in Finland.
In Finland, doing what? Yes. So what we are talking about is they have to look at their growth above money. And that is what I think killed the career of Mikel Obi. When he had the opportunity to choose between Manchester United and Chelsea. If he had gone to Manchester United, he would have been playing his attacking football. But Babo Lobo was around then in Chelsea. He went to Chelsea. Mourinho turned him to be a defensive midfielder. And you can't be a defensive midfielder and you'll be outshining. Look at Makalele, for example. He was a very good defender. Look at Kante also, a very good defensive midfielder. But when you are talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Luka Modric, Karim Benzema, people look at people that players that score more goals or that are creative on the pitch more than. So that is what I think what's his name, Osimhen, should look into now. His next move should be about his growth. It shouldn't be about his money. So a very good one for him. Then for all the top 10 also, I think all of them, take it or leave it.
They deserve it.
They deserve it. And Manchester City, a lot of people will be wondering why do they have them there. They have them there because they won the Champions League. So and most of these players, they are the best in their wings. Take it or leave it. There's no player that you have up there that you can pick a player that is better than them when you put them on the pitch first 11. So a very good one here.
A good one there, looking at the top 10 for men. Let's look at the one for women. At least the top 10 for 2023 Ballon d'Or. Let's look at that list quickly as we roll the show on 360 Sport. For Aitana Bonmati, Spain, Barcelona. Sam Kerr actually played for Australia. Also Chelsea, Salma Paraluelo, Spain, Barcelona. Fridolina Rolfo, Sweden. Also played for Barcelona there. Mary Earps for England and Manchester United. Olga Carmona Another player who did well coming sixth, Alexandra Pop, Patricia Guijero, Linda Caicedo, and also have Rachel Daly, all of them making the top 10 of 2023 Women's Ballon d'Or. Congrats to all of them. Our own Asisat Oshoala was able to make the top 20 before she dropped. But at least out of the 20 top most players in the world for women, we have Asisat Oshoala making that particular call. Let's look at Ballon d'Or winners in 2008, where you'll be able to see all the years that Lionel Messi really won it. Ballon d'Or winners since 2008, that's Ronaldo 2008, Cristiano 2009, Lionel Messi. Messi won it 4 times in a row then, 2009, 2010, 11, and 12. Before Ronaldo came to hijack in 2013, 2014, Messi came back in 2015, took over, the Ronaldo switched over and took it in 2016, 2017, back to back. Before Luka Modric actually took over in 2018, Messi came back like a cat with 9 lives, and he got the 2019 edition. 2020 was not awarded due to COVID-19, and 2021, Lionel Messi did it again, and 2022, Karim Benzema, the one they call the bench, took it in 2022, while Lionel Messi really has set a record 8 times. If you check 2008 to 2020, just like Olalepta was actually analyzing, you see how many years it took him, 8 times between all these players. That's a big record for Messi.
A very big record, and like I said, a record that I'm sure the record is already at the Guinness Book of Record, and it will take years to come, if not century, for any player to do what he did. It's not really easy for you to be consistent for 15 good years as a footballer. 15 years. The first time he won it was 2009. I'm saying that 2009 up to date, he has won it 8 times. So that means he's always in competition. And the time that Cristiano Ronaldo won it, he came second. So it has been a very, very, very big battle. I think it will take a long time before we can see this battle again. We thought we were going to witness the same thing, and during the last transfer window, that we thought Mbappe will go to Real Madrid and Erling Haaland will go to Barcelona, so that I can see another
set of Ronaldo
Messi. But unfortunately, what we have now is
maybe it will still happen.
In the future, it may still happen, but now in the future, we're talking about 2-3 years, because I don't see Manchester City letting their goal machine, robot to live right now. But wherever they are, also they can compete. They can compete both in England and in Spain. So a very good one, a very good record for a very humble, dedicated, committed, and disciplined player like Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi just can't take anything away from the Argentine. The year he did well winning the World Cup, and also he scored the Ballon d'Or for the 8th time. Well, right now, congratulations to Lionel Messi. And before we go, let's look at our old Osimhen. Osimhen has been a very great export to Italian football after moving from France to Belgium and all that. But right now, he has done well, becoming the 8th in the world when it comes to the award. Ballon d'Or, Osimhen becomes first Nigerian footballer to be ranked in top 10, and that's a big one for Victor Osimhen. Right now, Osimhen is at least rubbing shoulder with Jude Bellingham, Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, all these players with the category from the way they are coming right now. It's possible that Osimhen has really muzzled himself into all these players I mentioned. It's going to be a tough one, because next season, in fact, the next 2-3 years, it's possibly going to be among them.
Okay, now what Osimhen should be looking at now for is consistency. That's the truth. Then you have to look at a club. You know, there's some club that if you play for them, if you are with them, take it or leave it, you will shine. Just like Jude Bellingham. Just like Jude Bellingham now. Honestly, Osimhen needs, and he has to leave Napoli. Now. He has to leave Napoli now. That is the best for him, because if he continues staying in Napoli, take it or leave it, in the next 1 year or 2 years, we're not going to hear about him again. And with the issue that he's having with the coach also, contract, a lot of issues. So I think the best thing for him to do now is to leave Napoli. And Osimhen is a player that if the agent just speak that my Victor is set to leave, you will see club jostling for his signature. Jostling for his signature. So that's what I think he needs to do. And he has done a lot for this country. The last time that we had a Nigerian, nominated for this award was in 1999, 24 years ago. And currently, Osimhen is how old? 24 years. So that means the year he was born, that was the year Nigeria last had that nomination at the Ballon d'Or. So that is something of worry for us also as Nigerians.
And that's why I call you statistician analyst. Seriously, Victor Osimhen bringing us more joy in the studio here. But hopefully, for the CAF award that will be coming, at least we are so sure that Osimhen should be able to scoop this. I'm very, very sure of this.
I will be among those that will carry placard and protest.
If he doesn't win it.
They did not give a deserving player and nobody deserving of that award than our own Victor Osimhen, based on statistics and the analysis.
And also looking at his performance so far, with performing for Napoli, and also winning the Scudetto, he deserved to get the CAF award for this year. He has really done well, and coming 8th in the world is a real applause for his career. And for all the winners for yesterday's award, congrats to all of them. For Lionel Messi, he has done his best, and really we celebrate him. Right now, he plays in the MLS, and at least a lot of people know that that's the end concerning this award for Lionel Messi. He has won everything.
He has nothing to prove to anybody again. So what he should be looking out for now is to go and upgrade himself to become a coach. So that should be his next phase right now.
What if he doesn't want to be a coach?
If he doesn't want to be a coach, he has a lot of money to invest in football, because this is a sport that's giving so much to him. He should be able to give something back to them. Either go as a coach, buy a club, or do humanitarian in sport aspect. We are talking about disabilities. I think you should do that. And
on a lighter note, maybe he should become a boxer. That will be it on the show. 360 Sport on Trust TV. With Olale Peter, is always very scintillating in the studio. Good to have you on the show.
It's my pleasure being here, Adeni. Thanks for having me.
Yes, I'm Adeni Ajishafe. Sport is always business and fitness. Thanks for watching.